What's good, people? We are back. Danza Project, reacting live. Shout out to everybody that stuck around.
Come on.
Just got done checking out the Oskino video. Doing crazy numbers. What Danza said, like, what, 2,000 views an hour, some shit like that?
Yes,
Yeah.
Hot off the press.
Shit going crazy. Shit going crazy.
Hot off the press.
Hot off the press. So, Kato, what's good, sir?
Yeah, man, you know what time it is. We back. It's another Tuesday. We're doing another show. We're going to pop off a couple topics, rattle off a few things. Hopefully y'all cooperate. Hopefully y'all in the chat. If you are already, or if and when, hit that like button.
Yeah, we got a little action in the chat right now, man.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Shout out to TRC275.
Already.
Good evening from Canada, so she said. Yeah.
Come on.
I'm with it.
Man, I wish we could pop this off with some music. You know what I mean? Set the vibes, let the people come in, kick the show off, get some people in. Tell a friend to tell a friend. That's how we used to set it off. Pop a beer, roll your joints, cause we in this bitch.
So what shit can we play on here, bro? Like, how does that even work?
You can play whatever the hell you want. It's just you gotta take it off after. You feel me?
Take it off after?
Yeah.
Like clip
And
it
then,
out.
you know, like you just clip it out and then it'll go. It lets you take it off.
All right.
So you can drop whatever the hell you want. You want to play some motherfucking music for the people?
Hello.
People,
Word.
All right, Kato,
okay.
log into the shit, you know what I'm saying, while we get going, because you
Play
feel
through
me?
the blue.
Yeah.
All right, pop your shit, Orlando. Let's go.
All right, first things first, we're going to talk about the topics of the week, man. I mean, it's been a crazy fucking week. I was thinking last week, like, yo,
It's been a crazy year.
yeah, right? I was
It's
thinking,
February 2nd.
yeah, it's a whole year worth of shit in 1 month, right?
Come on.
Do we say that? Do we say that shit every year though?
Nah, this
Time out, because
like
I'm in this bitch too, goddamn.
Hello.
Let me get some motherfucking
Hello.
camera time. I need to see how I'm looking in this motherfucker first if I'm gonna be live and doing this shit. You heard? You don't know my name. Do 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 do
I
do.
know. I'm looking at Tory shit, but I don't know if I want to hear that right now.
Slut bass
Yeah,
sounds good.
Yeah.
I like the slut bass.
Try to, all right, play that. Play slide.
Slot?
Slide. SLID.
Oh, I thought it was like slot.
No. Slide life.
Y'all got it?
Oh. All right. Let's get into it.
You act like you can't just go on the motherfucker and do it.
I never do. Never have. Is it parent? Get me right, Orlando. Hit that parent button.
I mean, it's waiting on you.
I got y'all. You want me to play something? You got something up there? You got?
I mean, if you got it, play it.
I got a fucking song for y'all for sure. I got a lot of music that I like. You heard? So I'll play some motherfucking music for them, and we'll get them in the motherfucking mood. I'm not on the Bluetooth yet. I just like good music. You feel me? I find good music. I hit the like button, and that's what happens. We figure this shit out.
It says you pair right now.
I'm paired. Let's go. This is an artist that I just got hip to. His name is King Hendrix. Live to see tomorrow, you heard?
I network, I'm head first. My aunt called, her chest hurt. I stretch work, I sell perks. I've been ballin' at birth. I've been new, my rent due, my team blue. I'm been too, I've been through so much pain. You know God has sent you. I picked up my pencil, I lift up my Gensu. I hate that your heart broke, I did not intend to. I've been lame, I've been screwed, I've been tricked, I've been fooled, I've been rich in my trap by myself with my
Passing
tool,
around the room.
Yeah, I gotta take
Who's in the chat? He put the chat up there.
over faces, we got magic. I had bait and went to phallus. I put cables in Denali. I was saved and I was crashing. I had paid, but I wasn't happy. Yeah, hey, living like the mafia for real. I might not off in the hills, just gotta call about some meals. Gotta stack your bottle up, just eat tilapia and chill. I was going to Buffalo, that's how I caught up on my bills. And I stay next door to Rizzo, he could vouch about how I live. Had my pockets fat as Lizzo, I just got up out the field. I was high as hell on Father's Day, I lost about a seal. Bro had ran off with a couple bowls, I almost got him killed. I had bought a bitch a Porsche, we ain't talked about a year. Got a Bentley sitting outside at number 5, it's getting filled. I was broke in Walmart, I kicked over for house art. Lil' bro stole a car part, we still promo walk hard. I was homeless at the shelter, now we over the ballpark. I'm on go like All-Star, we put hope in y'all heart. If I die today, then I'm just another black man. If I live to see tomorrow, touch another back end. If I die today, then I'm just another black man. If I live to see tomorrow, touch another back end. They gon' pull you out the car and they gon' do a CAT scan. I'm on cold gangsta time, I don't want no rap friends. If I die today, then I'm just another black man. If I live to see tomorrow, flush another back end. They on cold gangsta time, we don't want no rap friends. They gon' pull you out the car.
Runny 81, what up? Yeah. With the keys.
Hey, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, the boom. Hey.
Shout out La Russell.
Hey,
Shout out the Bay Area. That's what this sound like.
Baby, where you at? Baby, where you at?
Yo, you know what happened? Hey, Woody, I'm sorry. My bad. I'm trying to book this flight for Woody so we can have Woody up here tomorrow because we gotta update the conversation.
You heard it here first.
We gotta talk to our boy, you know what I mean? And I'm over here wondering, I'm like, what happened to the flight that I just purchased for him? And I looked at the screenshot I sent to him. It says, you're almost done. So I never even purchased it, thank God, because I was worried. I'm like, what's going on, man? This is something ridiculous. It's charging my card. I don't know where it went. But a lot of things occurred. I'm gonna let you take over, because like, for the people that don't know, right? This started off as trip to Orlando.
And
the shit was so dope that I said, you know what? Let's figure out a way that we could implement all of it. Like we could put all of this together.
Dope.
Because for so long we've been sitting here doing interview after interview after interview when it didn't start this way. It started off just flicking them cameras on, going live and popping our shit.
Bro.
Yeah.
I've turned into like damn near Adam Schefter out here. I'm getting a lot of inside information of what's going on, and you and I and you and we've watched all this stuff transpire in front of our eyes. You're probably, or what people don't know about Orlando. Let's get the camera on motherfucking Orlando for a minute. Is Orlando and Fred are far more superior than us when it comes to this YouTube shit.
Nigga, that's they lane.
I used to pull up to the studio when I was going to drop one of my raps.
Yeah.
Right? And I'd see, is this dude here? And the big ass screen, and it'd be like Joe Budden on.
Yeah.
Or whoever he was watching them podcasts early on. You know what I mean? So you probably been on podcasts a lot earlier than even I think, right?
Well, yeah, because, man, I got a lot of free fucking time, bro. Like, I'm always sitting around waiting for some shit, you know what I'm saying? So when YouTube popped off, it made life for people like me way easier. So a lot of times, I'll be at the studio waiting on the session. I'm checking some shit out.
Do people kind of know what you do? Have you introduced yourself to your own show?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, first of all, I'm like a complicated dude, you know what I'm saying? Not like complicated in the way
How can I put it into words?
But just the type of shit I got going on, man. So like if I'm gonna keep it 100, first thing first, I am way fucking older than you think I am. You know what I'm saying? That's the first fucking thing, right? Like dead ass, I'm older than Charleston White, bro. Like for real.
I like how Oskino says it. He's like 59,000 years old.
Yeah. So I ain't quite 90,000, but I'm definitely 50,000 years old. So because of that, I've been around for a long fucking time, and I done did a lot of shit. A lot of shit for a long time.
In Miami, in South Florida.
All over South Florida.
Yeah, you seen some things. You seen some waves.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
Hell yeah. So just to kick shit off for a little background, right? So basically, we'll take it back to like early 2000s, Obama years, back when the president was black type shit. So I went to school, I had learned how to engineer, learned how to do type of shit like that, right? But from working different jobs, everything, during that time, the whole recession, shit was just fucked up.
Okay.
Get laid off from every job I had, did all type of shit, everything ain't work out, ran into some people, end up linking up with a situation where I could open a studio. And that turned out to be the best move I ever did. Because from opening the studio, met lots of people, worked on lots of records, did shit, and then I was able to leverage that talent into doing other shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Self-employed.
So, yeah, exactly. In the truest sense of the word. So from there, I went to do a live sound for theater productions and just working on concerts, working with the local union to do big shit.
Just
so I
growing
worked
the
on,
tree.
yeah, exactly. I've worked on all types of concerts.
Enter the Danza Project.
It's coming soon. But that is them times is when I met Danza. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When he first moved down from New York, he met me at my first studio because I have more than one. So at my first studio, Danza hit me up. We started linking up, doing records. He was the first person I ever drank 1942 with.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, I mean. So
That sound like a
yes, he's always like that. From them days, always like that.
That's funny.
So after I had got the experience of both doing live sound and having a studio that worked successfully for such a long time, I was able to leverage that to a teaching career. So I started teaching at...
put it back.
Exactly. Started teaching at the school SAE down in Miami. So taught there for like 4 or 5 years until the pandemic, right?
Wow.
So between running the studio, doing live sound, teaching, that gave me enough background to work for the county. And that's basically what I do now. So I work for a community center / library.
Yeah.
Big check.
Don't give them the address. But
No. But
yeah.
it's a big check. You know what I'm saying?
Hello.
Good insurance, good this, good that. And the whole time, I stayed in touch with my man Danza, bro. And we've done like crazy shit outside of music. So when I tell you this man is a businessman behind everything, like that shit is true as fuck.
It ain't sprayed on.
Nah, it ain't sprayed on at all, bro. Like it's real deal.
Fly.
So
in your walk of life and doing all the stuff that you've been doing, you meet a lot of other walks of life.
Definitely.
From students to niggas trying to rap, street guys, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And then all the guests that we've had.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Plus now, like, I do get to rub shoulders with community leaders, politicians, senators, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I do like crazy shit, bro. And the fact that I get to work with Danza, be part of the project, do all that, it's just icing on the cake, bro. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Yes,
We got to get like an Orlando Foundation, put some media back in the youth.
No doubt. So when Danza first started with the podcast, I'll tell you, man, I was there from day one, like, yo, I'll help you set this up. We can do this, we can do that, just keep the eye out. And then I remember I called this nigga when AB had went crazy. And I was like, bro, your shit is on World Star, my nigga. Like, you remember that, right? Yeah, I was like, shit going crazy. And then when you said you needed some help, I was like, bro, say less. I'm there. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect.
So that explains my attitude toward this shit, because now, like, bro, I live fly as fuck. Everything's good. Got the great job, all that shit, fire experience, platinum records, all that shit. Everything I could have asked for and more, like, I got, bro. And it's all here. So now everything that we doing now is just me pushing forward, giving back. I can
Another branch on the tree.
Exactly.
Hey. Well,
And
shout out to you, my brother. I'm
appreciate
glad.
you.
You know what I mean? Happy to have you on the team as a fellow Avenger.
There we go.
All right.
Up top there where it says top chat, I want you to click that, and it's going to give you an opportunity to do live chat. And that's where all messages will be available, and if in the event that anybody else, because it like filters out people too.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're learning experience and shit that we learn, and
we with y'all. We live with y'all.
You know what it is for me is I've been ill at identifying talent. I notice when people are dope at something, and I'm like, let's go, let's work.
Yeah.
Right. And a lot of people reach out to me, especially more recently, and they're like, yo, I need you to mentor me, or would you be down to mentor me, or can you help me? And for the longest time, I felt like an imposter doing that. Something that I heard from you, and it's stuck in my head ever since, because I felt like I wasn't one of those people. I didn't have imposter syndrome.
Right.
But I did. Ironically. I'm just finding this out. I've been speaking about it a lot more recently.
Shit's real,
so I
bro.
figured out, okay, I belong in this podcast space. I should be talking shit, right?
Yeah.
But now when people are asking me to be a mentor, for what? You want me to be your mentor? I'm all sorts of fucked up. You know what I mean? He was in the pool. You know what I mean?
In the same
Shout out to
shirt?
Oskino.
Yeah.
But
Why you taking video?
but I understand that now I can. And how I can help mentor people is telling them simple things like that. You know, like sometimes when we're going around our walks in daily life, and I could identify talent, and so could you, right? Like we all can,
Right.
And when you do something with it. You know what I mean? Especially if you have a career that you're looking to push forward into. Don't be afraid to speak to that person. That's where a lot of people fail. So we could have been looking for help at the engineer spot because somebody was getting a little fucked up behind that seat, right? And we could have been looking, and I could have never said anything to you, although I knew somebody that was an incredible engineer.
Dope.
You know what I mean? And so I'm not afraid to speak up. I'm gonna speak up, and that's gonna be what separates me from a lot of people. So one of the gems that I will give to a lot of people is speak up. Don't be afraid to speak up. Speak up. You have an opportunity. You have the ability to speak. Speak to the people. Yep. Right? A lot of times we're seeing people go through tough situations out there outside, and they're afraid to speak up and speak out. Right? And they put themselves in some unfortunate situations. We seen a boxing fight.
Speaking of which, let's get into it.
Tefimo Lopez
Let's
versus
do it.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yep.
I'll let y'all be the judge.
It was different.
It was.
Show me some.
What do we got? What do we got
Show
up
me
here?
some work.
What do we got up here?
Just a little bit of the fight, you know what I'm saying?
A voice boost option. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, that's wild, right? I'm gonna speed it up just a little bit.
Yeah.
Is that to like help you not get flagged?
So something like that.
Like,
right?
Yeah.
We do
Like what else would that be for?
Yeah, that's what it does. It is what it does. It's you play it. It's listen.
And of the evening, sanctioned by the World Box.
One thing about YouTube is it's gonna YouTube and who is that guy back there?
12.
A lot of people think that that's us that run this.
That looks like Mo Mozzarella.
You know, a lot of people think we run that event because of that. I've been reached out to by a bunch of people. Oh, I saw the boxing event. You
Tell
put
them
on."
you're welcome.
Yeah, tell
You
me
know, and I'm like, I'm like, it's the zone.
How did you like it? Wait till you see the next one.
But before we even get to the fight, I kind of knew something was up when the nigga came out with the Jabberwockies, bro. Like,
No, that's Tio.
That was fly.
that's
No, that
Tio.
was cool. He did it good.
Yeah.
it was fly if you would have won.
You know why he did it good? Because that can very easily be tacky, and it wasn't.
It was very
Like he
close.
pulled it off. He pulled it off.
I don't
but
know,
but
bro.
that's a maybe it wasn't your flavor, but he pulled it off.
It was the first thing. It was the first red flag. I put it, you know what I mean? It was the
Dancing
first-
around,
yeah, I was
hitting
like-
the wave. And
He was doing that in the weigh-in. That is who Tio is.
Word.
That is who
See that
Tio
nigga with the
is.
jump rope?
Yeah.
Big salsa.
Fortunately, I've had a pretty good relationship with Tio,
I mean,
and
he's-
his team.
He's definitely a friend to the show. I was bigging him up because I was like, yo, I'll fuck with him off of meeting him here and the way he was vibing and shit. But this performance
Broward
here,
kid.
it didn't really work out for
That's a
him.
Hollywood / Broward kid. Even though he claimed.
But I did figure that the fight was going to turn after the 6th round, bro. Like, I was like, if he don't show something in the first 5 rounds, is a wrap. And I was watching it with my dog over at Cheetahs. He's like, bro, his eye cut.
His eyes always cut.
I was like, damn.
It's literally cut every fight. He might need to get a better cut man.
It's also the shape of his head. It's like it's out.
Honestly, look at the hands. Look where they are.
Yeah, they were low the whole time. The whole time.
Yeah.
He's probably faking
And there
some
was a
composure.
headbutt. There was a headbutt.
And it might have been an elbow too.
Damn, bro.
So-
I feel like we have to be delicate. Speaking
So you
on
think if he had some better training, shit would have turned out better?
Well, okay, we can shut this off. Let people know what went on, right?
Yeah, we on you right now.
Okay. Look, Teal's team can definitely improve, right? And maybe he could still keep the same camp around. But there was a significant difference in what we were seeing on live TV when it was flashing to both camps, okay? And you see 1 second they're talking, Shakur's grandfather's talking to him and giving him advice. And he's saying, hey, look, here's what he's doing. I need you to come in. I need you to hit him with some body shots. He's trying to hit you in the body. I need you to move around. You know, whatever the advice is, he was giving it to him.
Right.
And then you see Teal's camp on live television What the fuck are you doing?
What round is this again?
Yeah.
Shit like that,
So
bro.
you gotta hit it.
Yeah, you're gonna hate yourself tomorrow. Now,
Yeah.
that's where I sent Tio a long message. I know he read it.
Right.
You know, he hasn't responded. He's going through a lot.
Probably
But I
a
told
lot.
him, you know, I felt like it wasn't the right environment for you. I'm not sure if you saw the post-game or post-fight conference when they were speaking to Shakur.
Now the problem was I was at the club, so shit was going crazy. When I was there.
So they had an interview. Shakur had an interview actually after the fight with Cigar Talk. Shout out to Cigar Talk. And he said, you know, I feel sorry for Tio. He came and he spoke to me after the fight. And we sat, we kicked it, and he told me, you know, a few things. It was a great conversation. I had everybody with me, and there was nobody with him. Everybody left him. He said, so I just felt terrible. Like,
But
he said, we put our lives on the line in that ring. We sacrifice our bodies. We do this to entertain the fans, and he's out there by himself. Everybody just left him.
Damn.
I don't think people understand what these boxers go through. It's tough. It really is tough. You're getting beat up, right? Whether you're the winner or the loser, you're getting punched in the head, punched in the body. You know what I mean? You're taking a beating. It's taking a mental toll. You got all these people out there watching you. When you lose, you lose. Then they sit there and they put a microphone in your face. And they say, tell us how you feel about this loss. You were dominated in all the rounds, but tell us how you feel.
My head
After
hurts.
everything that was just told to you on your side, like, you're going to hate yourself tomorrow. And then he goes on and he immediately says, I hate myself right now. They said, do you feel accomplished? I don't know. No. I feel like God has been doing this to me. I don't know why. Right? We've seen Tefimo Lopez. We've spoken to Tefimo Lopez. We know that he has a lot of issues with mental health.
Word.
He announces a child.
He'll tell you.
Right? We don't know what goes on with that child that he just announced. How soon before the fight did he find that out? Right? Because he's gone through relationship issues as well.
Right.
To find out that he's having it with the same woman, right? But to find out that he's having another child, is he prepared to have another child? Was he expecting to have another child? So not to give him, I'm not giving excuses. Shakur Stevenson is a phenomenal fighter, and I've been telling people this forever, and everybody was like, oh, you're full of shit. Tank this, Tank that. Shakur is the guy. Everybody's pointing to Tank, but Shakur's been the guy. Right? And so when you think about everything that went on, I think what bothers me the most is there's something going on over there. There's something going on.
So you think it's deeper than just like his camp issues? You think like the mental health, and he just wasn't prepared
I think
mentally
he was.
for the fight?
I think he was prepared. Look,
He ain't look
I could
prepared.
be
saying-
completely prepared to go fight Cato right now,
Right.
and my whole camp could get me ready for the fight. But if 3 rounds into it, I'm getting my ass whooped, and I go to my corner, and life starts hitting me, right? Because you're sitting there, and all you want is some sort of guidance on how to get out of this fucking hole that you're in right now. And somebody's telling me, you're gonna hate yourself. Those little doubts that were there start creeping in. They start getting heavier. Now when you're walking out. And I think that is what happened. Right? I don't think I don't know if the outcome would have been different as far as the victor.
Also a good
I
point.
think it could have been a better fight.
Like a better performance overall.
That's bars right
Yeah.
there, for sure.
Yeah.
The thing is, when you're a fighter, you go in there and it's the weight of the world on your shoulders. It's just you in there.
Right.
Before you went in there, it's a crowd of 30 people. You go in there, it's just you. It's the weight of the world. And to Danza's point, I feel like he went in there with more than just the fight on his shoulders. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it's maybe he had a perfect camp, but if on that night you go in there with just a little bit of that heavy blanket of you're not gonna fight the same, bro.
Right.
You can't.
But even if he would have had Danza in the score, like how Danza was in there at Benzino, like, yo, you can't lose this fight. Don't
Danza coached
lose.
Benzino to a win.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I would have been better in his corner.
There you go.
And I wouldn't have been,
Facts,
and I'm not trying to sound like super cocky about anything, right?
But you would have spoken life into that nigga.
It wouldn't have been about that. I would have been able to look at him like, sometimes you just look at somebody, right? Hey, yo, it's okay. Relax.
Right.
You're Tefimo Lopez.
How you feel? You good? You need water?
Yeah.
No, you're
Wake up.
You are a phenomenal fighter. Tap back into that. I could see you fighting other things that you're wondering what's going on right now. Hey, look at me. Look at me. Wake up. You got this. Here's what he's doing. Here's what you need to do. You got this. And it's that he was missing. He was missing that instruction and he was missing that motivation. When Shakur was going in that seat and he's sitting down in the corner, his camp's like, great job, champ. Here goes what you need to look at. And that feels good. That's what people don't understand about this shit. Right? You just need to have some sort of like, believe in me. Believe in me, goddamn. We all excel much more in anything. When I'm in the studio with you and I decided that I wanted to rap, right? And I was rapping. It's the belief. It's you saying, yo, me walking out and be like, yeah, I don't know, but bro, that shit was fire.
Yeah.
Get back in the booth and do it this way,
That's
though.
all.
You know what I mean? And that's it.
Bro,
and I'm like,
you got 3 more rounds. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's make it to the end.
Yeah.
You got 15 more, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Get me over that hump, coach. Where am I slacking? Stop dipping to right. You know, step into the whatever it is. That little bit of oomph.
Yeah.
Some
Tio,
coaches are
get Danza as part of your camp. You need him. You need him.
mental coach.
But you know what? And he did. Shout out to my boy LaRon.
Shout out LaRon.
Who's a personal trainer, and he was also
Good dude.
part of T.O.'s team for quite a while. He's not now. But he was part of his team as far as like his physical fitness and getting him in the gym and working out and training him, right? His personal trainer.
Right.
Losing somebody like LaRon hurts. It's those people.
Word.
Look at Anthony Joshua.
Right.
Let's use him as an example. The guy just lost 2 of his best friends. Both of those best friends were by his side in every fight. One of them a trainer, one of them his personal trainer. They mean something. They're saying something to him.
Right.
You know what I mean? It feels good. If I go out right now and I go get into a fight, I'll probably be a lot better of a fighter if I know I got Kato behind me.
Come on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm gonna have a little bit more confidence that if I do get my ass whooped, I'm at least gonna be able to
Tag me
you know
in,
what I mean?
brother.
Yeah, like, it's like I got somebody out there to help me, and that's gonna make me feel more confident when I go in there. And that's the difference. The difference is having that by your side. Now, Teal's going through a lot. I hope he gets through it. I know that. Look, Terrence Crawford was posting up his pops, saying his pops is high. They had a video of him.
Oh, shit.
And it looks like there was something going on. I don't know exactly what was going on, but something was going on. Right? And there's a lot of controversy. There's a lot. There's a lot. These
Didn't look too
these
good.
build-ups to fights is a mental game.
Yeah.
Where was Pops prior to that? You know what I mean? That's his guy. Is he happy about his camp right now? I can tell you, I can confirm that Tefimo Lopez is not getting. So all the people that have been saying, Tio, get rid of your pops. Tefimo Lopez is sticking by his pops. He's gonna be by his side for as long as his dad could be by his side.
Word. Which I respect too.
I mean, hey, look, Tio just got off a 5-year unbeaten streak. It's okay to lose.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna lose, it's gonna be to that guy.
Yeah,
So
lose
it's
to
like-
Shakur Stevenson. Hey, listen,
Hate to
for
say.
all you motherfuckers that been telling me for the long, because I got roasted. No, they're just saying Shakur's one of them. Shakur's soft. Bro, I got killed for a good month and a half. Got too much belief in Shakur Stevenson. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube comments. I got shit on for my... He's top 3. He's number 1 in the 135 division, right? I got shit for that. A lot of shit.
The end of that T.O. fight was hard
I
to
ain't
watch.
believe until I seen this fight. Not gonna lie, bro.
And
hard
what
to
did I
watch.
say? What did I say that people hated the most?
His style.
He's like Floyd.
He's a little different from Floyd, though.
He's a lot like Floyd.
No, I feel you. I see
Where he's a lot like Floyd is he's a very, very defensive fighter.
Super
His
calculated.
IQ is way higher than everyone else's. If Shakur Stevenson fights Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson whoops Tank Davis's ass. Anybody that still thinks otherwise, you're just not watching the sport and you're watching it to be entertained because Tank Davis is massively entertaining.
Right.
He is. Knockout punches. Here's the problem. You can't knock somebody out that's not going in there to get knocked out.
Right.
You know what I mean?
If you
When
can't hit him,
somebody
you can't knock
knows
him
how
out.
to keep distance,
Yeah.
they're going to... Guess who's one of the best offensive fighters out there? Teofimo Lopez.
And
We've
we see what
never
happened.
seen him
We see
look
what
like
happened.
that.
Yep.
I don't care who the fuck you are.
That was crazy.
You've never seen Teofimo Lopez like that.
Because he wasn't landing shit. That shit was crazy.
18% of his punches. That's what it was. 18% of his punches.
How
You're
many
talking
rounds?
about a guy that could.
Golly.
You're talking about a guy that could get in. And I watched his fight live.
Me too. Me too.
I went to his fights.
I couldn't watch the end of it.
You know what I mean? Like, it's the guy could. Tio could fight. He just couldn't figure this shit out. And there was
Yeah.
nobody giving him advice on how to figure this shit out.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's like, where the fuck is he?
Yeah,
Every
bro.
time. He's
How do I
trying
get
to
in
check.
there?
Yeah. Hey, but Shakur's incredibly smart. What do you think he's gonna just go up to? He's gonna fight Tank like everybody else did? No, he's not dumb enough. The thing is when you're chasing a champ, right? You want to go in and you want to whoop that champ.
Bro, this stuff.
Yeah, because you want to beat him. You don't
Shakur
want
is
to just
also
win.
a champ.
Well, you have to.
So Shakur's not dumb. Shakur's not going to go to him.
gotta come
He's going
get
to
me.
make Tank come get him. And that's what Floyd was so good at because Floyd don't give a fuck. Oh, you want to wait on the other side? I'll be called a runner all day.
It
Fuck
piss
it,
you
let's
off,
run it.
too.
I'll run all day. Run it.
piss
But I'm
you
going to come
off.
in there, pop, pop. Pop, pop.
Yeah.
So you're not going to like that, right? So Tank has to come to him.
Yep.
And then that is where we're going to see the difference. And we've seen it, but there's one guy who hasn't taken those fights, and it's Tank Davis. And he needs to take those fights. I like Tank, but that's been my criticism of him. And as soon as people started criticizing me, I'm that son of a bitch that'll be like, I don't know you commenter, but I'm gonna talk shit about your fighter now. So now you're gonna have to
I
comment.
want to
on me
know
a little
what
bit
weight
more.
they would have to fight at.
135. That's their weight.
Yeah. Tank.
Take it Shakur, both in the same weight class.
Shakur could get down that low.
That is his weight class.
Wow.
They're both.
He looked way bigger than Tio there.
He did.
Yeah.
Ironically, he did. But T.O. did walk in more weight, I believe.
Wow.
But Shakur is a 135-pound fighter, and so is Tank.
Crazy.
Yeah. So
When
now
I hear
now
that
he just-
weight,
Yep.
it's crazy. I'm 220, so to think
Facts.
somebody like that could whoop somebody ass like that, like
But they're not really whooping them. They're beating them in a boxing match, which is a different story.
finessing.
It's
It all
hitting and not
counts.
getting hit.
At some scale, it all counts to something. That's why mixed martial arts is a thing. But
Because a boxer wouldn't fight you because they would injure themselves.
I wouldn't box a boxer. Let's just put it like
Your
that.
size, though. I'm not talking
I'm
about
not,
like a 135.
I'm not going to limit
body.
myself to boxing.
If I'm
if I have a
Teofimo
choice,
Lopez, me personally, like if it's my soul,
pick and poke.
I'm fucking tackling that motherfucker after that shit. I swear to God. Like I was watching this shit, I started feeling bad because I bet for Shakur to win. I'm watching the shit and I'm like, if it's me, nah, I'm just mad because bro, every time he was walking in, watch.
Man, they started.
Every time he walks in, pop. He gets backed up. It's like every time he thought he was about to do something, he got punched in the face and they backed him up. His jab is incredible.
Like
Look at him. Look at him. Every time he puts his hand out, Shakur's grabbing his hand. He's punching his hand.
Yeah.
You see it? Put his hand out again. Punch,
Yeah,
punch,
he ain't land shit.
punch.
The jab.
Yep.
The jab.
But punch.
I hated
Yo,
watching it. I hated watching it.
He's smart, bro. You can't take that away. You know, again, shout out to the Boricua too. I didn't know he was Puerto Rican. Shakur Stevenson. He's half Puerto Rican.
Bro, he just
I
looks
didn't know
like he's
that,
using
Tuss.
fundamentals. He don't even look like he's doing nothing fancy.
Yeah, but remember when I
Crazy.
forgot you didn't go to Houston, but when I went out to Houston, he said his grandfather taught him that. That's what
Keep
he
it
taught
simple.
him. Yep. But look,
It's so crazy to see it in action.
Yeah,
Knowing
'cause
Tio.
yeah, but look, man, there's fighters that are like that, you know, and you can't take that away. Floyd Mayweather, I didn't like Floyd Mayweather until he fought Victor Ortiz, right? Not Victor Ortiz. Is it Victor Ortiz? No. Victor Ortiz is the football player. The South Side. No, that's Victor Cruz. Victor Ortiz, he did fight, but he fought the
Tank just fought his girl and lost and went to
Arturo
jail.
Gotti. Word, he did.
Yeah, shout out.
That's a crazy comment.
Shout out to
was
Ready
good.
818. I mean, 81, yeah.
But Arturo Gotti, Floyd Mayweather fought, and I was an Arturo Gotti fan because him and Ward had some crazy fights, and I was like, Gotti's gonna whoop Floyd's ass, and I was watching this fight, and I'm like, Gotti is gonna whoop his ass, and then after the first round, I'm like, he just wasn't trying that round. He was taking it off. The second round, he's gonna beat the shit out of him.
He's gonna pour it on.
And then he beat the shit out of him more, and I'm like,
That's good.
I'm not gonna make a third round assessment. You know what I mean? But then I said this before too. The fight got stopped in like the 6th or 7th round or some shit like that, and they asked Gotti after the fight, you know, what went wrong. He goes, I don't see him. He hit me there. He hit me there.
That's
I don't
right.
know.
That's
and
a classic one.
And rest in peace to Gotti.
Shit.
But
Floyd was really like that.
bro, he said he was hitting them from both sides. He didn't know where he was.
His face was all beat up too.
Yeah,
That's
there
right.
he is. Just fast forward it right to the end and look at his eyes.
I know, see him.
Right, because this is Tio versus Shakur right here. And tell me I'm wrong. Look at him try to get in. It's the same fight. It don't look the same to you?
Yeah, I see it.
Except Floyd's more on the attack.
And Floyd fights closer.
Nah, Shakur was fighting close. Shakur was in the pocket that whole fight. That's what a lot of people complimented. And look, Tefimo's a better fighter than Gotti. But look at this. Every time he tries to get in, boom.
If it was normal speed, it would look,
Yep.
it would look more.
Now fast forward it to the end. Keep going, because they got to have like them at the getting announced as winner and loser.
Both his eyes are blown out.
Oh, shit, that's a wicked combo.
He's starting to get pieced up now. Later rounds.
Yeah, because this is where he's at. Now he can't see. You see it?
Yeah,
Look at his eyes.
His face is all fucked up.
He don't know what's going on.
Dog.
And Floyd is going to take advantage of that, right? Like, look at this. Bobby, you're going to hate yourself tomorrow. You know what I mean? Look at it. He held his face and gave him a kiss. Look at that, bro.
Yeah, that shit's wild.
What have you done for me? And Shakur's got an incredible jab. Shakur's got
it was
incredible
on
jab.
full display.
Yeah. Because you can hear it. That's what people don't know, right? Like if you've never been punched by one of these motherfuckers, you don't know that. You think because you watch TV that you could go in there. Listen, I went to UFC Fit. I went to UFC Fit, and I'm thinking I'm the motherfucking man. I see this guy gets in the goddamn. I'm looking at him, and I'm admiring this guy. Okay, I'm just chilling. I'm admiring this fighter, and he's fucking this dude up with the mitts, you know. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is dope. Hey, you train? Yeah, I train. Hey, come on now. And I'm like, nah, but I'll do it. Yeah, shit, fuck it. And then he wanted to spar. And I'm like, now I know, because I'm humble enough to understand, right, that I'm not trying to get kicked and I'm not trying to get punched in the mouth. I'm not prepared. First off, I'm high as fuck in there. I am not physically prepared to be going and fighting somebody like that. I'm not.
I'm here to lift
I'm good
weights.
for a street fight. Not that shit. Let me pull out a knife in the middle of it. Don't do this shit to me. Right? But whatever. He said it like 3 times. I ain't no bitch either. Sometimes I wish I was a bitch.
Fuck it.
You know what I mean? And Kato made the perfect call. He said, who pulled out the camera?
Yeah, I see the video.
He said, you think they are cool with you pulling out a camera? Ain't no UFC dude trying to get beat up by somebody or manhandled. They're not. He's not going to play with. As soon as you put the camera on, he ain't playing no more. And I was like, shit. That's why he punched me in the mouth. You know what I mean? But that is the truth. It's not the same.
Yeah. I mean, even what's his name? David
That's so
Benavidez was
funny.
like, bro, When you block the fucking shit, you still feel it go through your wrist and hit your face. Like it hurts every single time, even when you block the shot.
Bro, imagine I was sitting there thinking I'm gonna do a body shot, Benavidez, it'll be dope. And guess what? I in all honesty, I do think I could take a body shot. I am a built motherfucker.
I just love that you jumped in there, dog. That's the fly shit. Like, fuck it.
Because I am going to do that.
You know what? Fuck it. You got gloves? I got gloves.
Yeah, fuck it. Let me get my ass whooped. I'll take the body shot. Pause. But
no, you kind of gotta learn.
I was thinking about what Benavidez was saying because it was with him. I'm like, I'll take the body shot. And I just know when he's talking about, remember the guy that Ryan Garcia hit? He started spitting blood. And I was like, yeah, maybe tomorrow. You know what I mean? Because you're not going to be here tomorrow. So we'll go about it that way. But yeah, that's how I feel about the fight. It was a tremendous fight. It was a great Keyshawn Davis. Shout out Keyshawn Davis. Getting that knockout with like 10 seconds left in the fight. Yeah. Wild.
Great fight for him.
That was great. But what else do we got on the menu, Orlando?
All right. Well, what you want to do next? You want to do...
Gio!
You want to do Grammys or you want to go straight to Epstein?
Let's go to Epstein.
All right.
Not let's go to Epstein's Island. They might take that the wrong way.
A lot of motherfuckers was going to Epstein Island though. That's the wild shit, man. Allegedly.
I think the allegedly thing needs to really be put out there.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, right, so with the files, the biggest thing that dropped was the fact that there was the emails, which are concrete conversations that people were having to and with Epstein. And then the other thing is that they had the tip line requests. So basically, anybody can call in and be like, yo, Epstein this or da-da-da-da. And it becomes part of the file because it's a separate set of documents. So in other words, all these unverified tips can be part of the Epstein files, and they were. So people are running with the unverified shit, but all of the verified emails are still damning to a lot of people, namely like Bill Gates, his neighbor, Elon Musk is all in this shit.
Crazy.
Like this is more than just alleged. These are actual conversations. Yeah. The alleged shit is the Jay-Z and Pusha T and all that wild
Trump.
shit.
And you can't skip that one.
I mean, I ain't even gonna touch big boy Trump. You know what I'm saying?
It's alleged.
Look, his part is too. It's important to categorize what is.
You know
and
what?
Isn't.
Look at me. Are you fucking dumb? Like, at what point are we gonna get to where we could, where we're gonna pay attention to shit? When? Thank you, because I was definitely about to ask. And when are we gonna start paying attention? All right. I love that there was somebody, I forget who it is, one of them New York guys that talk a lot of shit on his channel, and he said, "Yo, cut the shit, right? Hood dude popping his shit while everybody is, you can't say anything positive about Trump." He's like, let's cut the shit. Let's roll the tape. And he starts rolling tape of all the times that Trump has outed Epstein. All the times. All the fucking times. He put cases on that motherfucker. He did. He's called to get him looked at. He's booted him out of Mar-a-Lago in the 90s.
On all y'all motherfuckers.
Right? Pay attention to it and really look at how many fucking times Trump has went after him because they used to be cool. They all were a part of that Mar-a-Lago crew. And Trump has publicly outed them, saying, we're the same. We like girls. He just likes them a lot younger than him. Somebody came to complain to Mar-a-Lago. Trump didn't run Mar-a-Lago. But when he found out there was a complaint with him and a young girl, Trump kicked him out when it was a bad thing to do. It wasn't. Word. It was a very, very foul thing to do to kick him out.
Damn.
Because you pissed off a lot of people when he did it. He's been pissing him off since the 90s. They did it. They were trying to do an investigation on him, right? They said nobody answered the guy. There's a video of it, of the guy that investigated Epstein. He said, nobody returned my call. Everybody got quiet. The only person that called to give me info, which was from the Mar-a-Lago thing, and what he knew, was Trump. And he said Trump was telling him, you got to get this guy off the streets. He's a bad guy. Wow. Trump has publicly called out the Prince. He's publicly called out Clinton. He's been public with it. And then he ran for president. And what did we hear when he ran for president? Racist, pedophile. You gotta, like, if you really dive deep into how long Trump's been coming at him when nobody else spoke on it, because it was way before people spoke on it.
I mean,
you'll realize that those tip lines, who do you think were making those fucking calls?
Anybody, everybody.
Who do you think were putting these cases on him?
Drake made one of them.
You know what I mean? Like,
he said Pusha T was out there handling.
Yeah, the Pusha T shit, the Jay-Z shit, it was a tip line. That shit didn't occur.
I think OVO
then you look
called
at
that
the
one
pictures. They were photoshopped. They said that, in 1996, here's a picture with Jay-Z and Aaliyah, right? He was wearing a Rockaware shirt. Shirt wasn't even out. Company wasn't even made. Photoshop. We're being lied to.
I mean, I always thought the allegations, like the extra tip line shit, is being pushed to distract from the actual email conversations.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, say what you want to say about Trump and all that other shit, it still showed that Bill Gates was over there trying to get gonorrhea medicine so he could give it to his wife.
Yeah.
It still showed that the neighbor who went out there and talked a whole bunch of shit about how he wouldn't fuck with Jeffrey Epstein was damn sure trying to link up with him and get massages. It still showed that him and Elon was vibing the fuck out, and Elon was trying to set up parties at his
But did he ever get to?
I don't know. No. I ain't really see
because
that
Trump was never on that island. Jay-Z was never on that island.
I mean, I ain't talking about Trump.
No, I'm saying Jay-Z was never on that island. Trump was never on. A lot of the stuff, even in the emails when they were going back and forth, that was 15 years, 5 years, 2 years, and a year after Trump was already outing him. All of a sudden, now they were cool. He was with them. He was hanging with them after he was saying the shit that he was saying in front of the mainstream media. They were like, fuck it.
I mean, you defending Trump. You think this whole email drop shit is to go after Trump?
They definitely were coming at him, 100%.
What?
And that's what I'm saying.
For releasing him, you're saying?
No, he was coming at them. They were throwing his name and shit just to throw his name in the mud. That's what they were doing.
I mean, his name is in the shit, bro. Over like 1,000 sometimes.
But you also got to ask yourself, you think Trump allowed this to be released? If it was going to condemn himself,
he's the president.
I don't think nobody.
If they're still withholding information, I would withhold the part that got me in it.
I don't think nobody wanted this shit to be received.
I tell you what's going to happen. We saw the Russian shit, right? The Russian scandal with Trump and the election shit and how Trump sued all those companies. Trump's about to sue the fuck out of everybody, bro, and he's going to win.
I don't think this shit's about Trump at all.
No, but it is.
The Epstein files Trump.
Let me tell you something.
The Epstein files Trump is about Trump. I don't think so.
If another president is in office right now, we ain't hearing this about it this loud. Everything has gotten louder because of Trump, and I'm not like sitting here saying Trump is some fucking saint, because he clearly isn't. Right, I've said this prior to the election. When that man walks into office, there's going to be a lot more bullshit coming out, because the one thing he's terrible at is speaking to the people. And when you can't, when everything is so fucking cocky and arrogant, I don't care, you know what I mean? Or you're fat and you're ugly, sit down, or don't talk to me. It's going to cause division. It's going to cause hate.
That's the only problem I got. I agree with what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying. I just hate how he goes about it when they ask him.
Me too.
He just makes it look so bad.
The second time around is way worse because he got felonies on his name this time around.
Yeah, exactly.
So
but
this time around is straight douchebag, not giving a fuck what you say.
Stephen A. Smith was just on Jada and Joe. You seen that? You seen what he said about Trump? He says, come on, bro. This guy got 34 felonies for a hush money case. He said, y'all don't think about shit at all. That's the problem. 34 felonies because he had sex with somebody and he wanted her to keep quiet. They are doing whatever they can to silence him. Y'all just don't want to pay attention to it. That's what y'all are doing.
That's exactly what they're trying to do.
Silence him. And it is what it is. So it's not that the Epstein thing would be quiet. It just wouldn't be this loud.
I got a totally different opinion. I think that the Epstein thing, if anything, is helping Trump, because it's shifting the narrative away from people talking about ICE and immigration and all type of shit that's actually negatively affecting Trump's popularity. With the Epstein files, people can do exactly what you're doing right now, which is talk about how Trump is low-key absolved.
That's a good
right?
angle.
How Trump is absolved, and we're talking about all the other wild shit, like the Jay-Z and Pusha T and all that shit.
So you're saying that he's okay to go wrap up presidents, 2 weeks later release more files, so it'd be okay?
I'm saying he's more okay
Basically.
with this. He's more
They're
okay.
not presidents, Mexicans.
All the above. All the
Yeah.
above.
Well, all the above.
Listen, man, he's more okay with you talking about this shit than talking about ICE shooting people in the street.
Nah.
This is way more beneficial for Trump
what I think people,
than the ICE
I
conversation.
understand your
He's
narrative of that, but here's something I've been saying a long time that people just, you know what I hate is when somebody criticizes our podcast and they say, y'all could be talking about different shit as if we didn't. As if we weren't talking about the positive shit. That shit pisses me
Always.
off.
They don't join.
Because
everything.
we're always trying to highlight the best of people, right? We have some conversations that in those conversations there's some bullshit. But let me tell you something. The part of what you're saying that bothers me is there's 24 hours in a day. It's all getting spoken of. There's 10 minutes here for this, an hour here for this, 30 minutes here for this. The Epstein shit doesn't silence the ICE shit. The ICE shit is loud. They're just both loud. And two things can be true. They both can be loud. And we've always have, since social media has been around, we say, oh, well, this is trying to drown out that noise. It's impossible. There's way too many people. There's way too many topics. How long does somebody even focus on one topic? 30 seconds, 60 seconds.
They cut our
Until we
time
do this
span.
conversation, we're going to spend how long we spent on this topic?
Maybe like a few minutes or so
Right.
right now. Yeah.
That's it. But that doesn't drown out. There's no way you could drown out the noise that's going on with ICE. And guess what? I'm somebody that has been understanding of what the presidents do is what the presidents do. I don't like this. Right? I don't like what ICE is doing. It looks crazy to me. There's no justification for it. I understand that they're up against it too. I do. But it shouldn't be happening like this. Right? This is war between two people.
Basically.
And there's two human beings there at the end of the day. And it's caused it to be this massive division of you got to stay on your side and you got to stay on your side. Guess what? It's that same fucking tone that Trump is using. Fuck you. You're fat, you're ugly. That brutal fucking tone. It should just be, let's talk.
Right. Yeah.
Like, let us talk. What's going, like, go to the community and talk. Don't fucking come there showing that type of force because now the other side's got to show their force.
Right.
It's gotten ugly. It's a terrible thing. I don't like talking about it that much.
I mean, it started out
like
great.
this, but I'm not afraid to.
It started out great. Let's get all the criminals out, all the pedophiles, all the rapists, all the drug mules, it started out that.
But the problem
and
is,
everybody was like, get them out.
The
Fuck
problem
yeah.
is, there's not as many as you think there was, though. And once they run out of the criminals, the rapists,
Let's get to that chat.
they
Let's see
start
the
going
chat.
ahead and grabbing all types of other people just to fill the quota.
Pull that chat out.
See, that's what the
You see,
problem. That's what the problem.
one that
lies.
they was looking for.
And all I'm saying is as people, we have the opportunity to analyze every situation for what it is. Trump is an asshole in a lot of ways, but that doesn't mean he isn't doing good. But just because he's doing good doesn't mean he's not doing bad.
No, I feel you.
Right, and that's
In
what
the
we have to
process.
understand. So like I'll go in on anybody that I feel I need to go in on for whatever reason. I could say he's doing a shitty job here, and I could say he's doing a good job here. I could say that they're fucking doing the same thing that they've done to him ever since he ran for president, which is attacking him in every way they can. And they are.
But I don't think the Epstein files make Trump look any worse.
Yes, it does.
I
bro.
think it makes
to who?
I think
So go to any social media post right now because it's all over social media, and look at what they're saying about Trump.
Yeah.
It's on every page.
Pedophile protector.
Literally.
Just
It's all
pedophile.
over.
Just
As soon as somebody even mentions Trump in a positive, like the comments are all Epstein, 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 Epstein. So it's, again, there's 24 hours in the day. There's a lot to talk about. What the narrative is there and it's loud, right? They don't
Shit's
want
wild.
to deal with this motherfucker anymore, period. A lot of people don't want to deal with him. It's shitty because it's look at our candidates. Right? It's just fucking shitty. But the only thing I could tell the people to try to calm them down is it's here, right? Screaming on social media ain't gonna do shit. You need to do something better for your life right now. You want to make a difference, you be that change. But a lot of people are sitting and they type the fuck out of each other and acting like that's gonna do something. I'm gonna, like, bro, you guys are just arguing about shit. Like, you could just go home and talk about that situation and then get on with your fucking life. But doing that shit on the comment section on social media is crazy to me. You know what I mean? I'll see the comments. I'm not commenting. But that's enough I got to say about this motherfucking
that extra stimulation.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So you don't think it's going to affect nobody else?
Like Epstein files?
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, definitely.
Look,
It's gonna affect
You don't think
who's
it's- you
really
don't-
in there.
I think what really happens with this shit, if I'm gonna be honest with you, is the feds are gonna do what they need to do. And everybody wants to have their input. They're going to go after whoever they feel they need to go after. And it's not up for fucking them to, they're not gonna have press conferences about it until after it's done. They're not.
Well, no, you'll see it coming. You'll see it coming down the pipeline because people are going to start stepping down from their companies. This person just stepped down from this board.
We've already
this
seen it, though.
And that's what he's probably doing. He's probably pressuring people. Everybody's assholes are like, whoa, he just dropped what?
The Clintons are about to have a
3,000
conversation.
emails?
I mean, they said they ain't fucking with it. They don't give a fuck. They took the Jay-Z stance like, all that's bullshit. We not fighting it. I mean,
No, but they are. They're gonna have. I think they're gonna be interviewed, and they said they're going
Going where?
to whatever feds they got to talk to. I don't know where they go or what they do.
I mean, in them situations,
I'm not some super
not
politician
giving
that's like,
that
oh,
hold
well,
up.
they're going to the cabinet.
No, but
I don't know where the fuck they're going. I just know somebody. I just know that I seen the headlines that Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton agreed to speak.
Cooperate.
Yeah. Well, in them situations, what they usually do is they testify in front of Senate and just say whatever it was they did.
piece.
And a bunch of people just ask them crazy
gonna be
ass
interesting.
questions.
And then there's videos of Epstein chasing this girl around, right? And is it a little girl? Is it not a little girl?
It's
Nobody knows.
Most definitely probably a little girl.
It could be, but then we just seen what happened with Dan Bilzerian, right?
Well, what about it?
Did you see that?
A lot,
You know who Dan
a lot-
Bilzerian is?
A lot has
Yeah,
happened
yeah,
with
So
him.
photos came out of him and somebody else, and the girls are all covered up, and he's like, "The fuck."
Him and Post Malone?
I posted, huh?
Him and
Post
Post
Malone.
Yeah.
He's like, "What the fuck?" I posted these photos, and the girls are photographed. Those are grown women. And he posted up the real photo. So they just tried to make it seem like that was little girls by blacking them out.
Oh, they redacted his picture?
Yeah, they did, and he said that's what they're doing with everybody's photos. They're just taking photos and they're blacking out all the women
Whether they're
to
of
make
age or
you
not.
think
That is
it could be
something
an
going on,
underage
yeah.
girl.
An underage
So we
or
don't
traffic.
know what it was, but goddamn, that Epstein guy seems very sketchy to me. The thing is I've never seen something with him and a little girl, right? So
Word.
I think he's a creep. I think he's a pedophile, and I'm going
Can I
with
prove
my
it?
thought
Like-
process 100%, right?
Right.
But there's nothing I know of yet. They said, oh, he walked out of this building with this young girl. I don't know if that's not his niece. I don't know. So I think that the feds need to do that fucking job.
Right.
And I'll wait for them to do the fucking job. And I pray to God,
That's fair.
please do the fucking job. Because if there's people like that are outside, please get rid of
Bonnie.
them. And then guess what? If Trump is one of those guys, get rid of him. Please do whatever you can, because anybody that does shit like that are sick individuals.
Talk
Get
that
rid of
shit.
them all. I don't give a fuck about not one of them. I've warned that that Gary, the guy that fucking shot the fucking guy that abused his son. I've worn that shirt on a few podcasts, right? Kill all PDFs. All right, I'm with that. So I wouldn't defend anyone. I want the feds to do their fucking job, and I pray they do their fucking job. I just think that there's a lot of noise that people make. The Jay-Z shit is definitely that.
Nah,
the Pusha T shit.
I feel you with that.
crazy.
It's not
That's just
convenient.
intentional.
Elon Musk
Yeah,
is in
they're
there.
pushing that
Him
shit
and
out.
Elon beefing. It's not a coincidence.
Yeah.
Nah, they said Elon. He was treating Elon like a kid. Like, oh, Elon want to come to.
I'm
the
sure he
island.
was.
Yeah.
Elon was probably acting like a kid.
Yeah, he was covering him for Christmas.
Fits the narrative.
Facts.
But listen, man, I believe he's a greater good kind of guy. Unfortunately, he's also the type that at any cost.
Who, Elon?
Trump.
Oh.
As he has proven. I'm gonna get this shit done. If people are gonna burn, but I got it done. Make America great again. That he's really on that. It's kind of wild, man. I just wish he handled himself better when he speaks to the media and or in front of the media. He makes himself look worse.
But you know what?
He could be right as all hell, but then he go in front of them and act like a fucking pig, and then they're like, you see? It's
But here's the craziest part about that. You got any living grandparents?
Yes.
How old?
94 and 97?
Do they do what they want to do?
For the most part, yeah.
You can't really tell them anything. It's tough.
I would never, yeah.
No, but like you can't like they're in their 90s. They're set in their ways like a motherfucker, right?
Yeah,
Trump is like that when he was 20. He is 80, right? He's close to 80.
He's a dog. He's a dog.
We are expecting 80-year-old individuals to change. They're not going to change. You know what I'm saying? And guess whose fault is it? The entire country's for even allowing somebody like that to run the country. He's an old fart. He's old as fuck. I couldn't imagine that having a conversation with, like, he's done a lot of dope shit. He's done a lot of fucked up shit.
Mm-hmm. A lot of great.
But he's always been Donald Trump.
Yeah.
He's always been him. Right? He ain't never changed from being that.
Never
and we're over
changed.
here sitting there like he needs to change. Me too. Like, listen, I got family members that are so pro-Trump that when I talk to them, and I got family members that are so anti-Trump, right? But I'll talk to them like, the one thing about this dude, like, I know you guys want him in office, but he goes to office, just so you know, it's 100% gonna be the same shit. It's not like over the last year he took a course on how to speak to people. You know what I mean?
He is really
He's gonna
himself.
be just as much of an asshole. And when he communicates, he just makes everything worse. Tefimo Lopez, after the fight, he can't help but be Tefimo Lopez. Like, what did you think about the fight? Oh, it is what it is. Like, do you have any thoughts? No. Anything I say, it's just nobody's gonna understand it anyways. But, I said a lot of things. Shout out to my brothers and sisters. Yeah. Slavery was bad.
I got a baby on the way.
Yeah, I was like, slavery was bad. When he said that, I'm like, how did he get to slavery? Yeah. Like
he's right, but fuck.
Thank God it's Black History Month, and he can try to go with that narrative. But what the fuck did he just come
It's
with?
like a twitch.
But anyways, that's what that is.
Yeah, he got punched into some other.
You got anything else on the menu? Because it's just gonna get us
we
in a lot
gotta
of
get
trouble.
past that one.
No, we can move on to the Grammys, bro.
You got
Grammys.
Davin Lewis bugging out.
Yeah, it's good. Trump.
He isn't lying though. He's talking about the Prince. That's gonna be a big issue.
Who?
That the Prince.
They already took the nigga title. He ain't even the Prince no more.
Yeah, I know, but Prince William. That doesn't mean it's over.
You see that picture, that redacted black photo with him on top of the bitch? That shit look wild, bro.
I'm sure that
planking.
It seems like a lot of wild shit happened over there. I don't think that you get that many stories and they're all a fucking fake story.
That many
Epstein
people.
Island was definitely something for them people.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, the emails is different from the allegations. The email, bro, there's emails of him
shit's crazy.
talking to Woody Allen and they calling themselves pedophiles.
I thought you said he was with Woody. I'm like,
Nah,
damn.
Not Woody.
What's
YSL?
Sam?
Woody
Yeah, he
Allen.
walked into Epstein. What's Sam? You know what I mean?
Ah, Woody. Welcome back.
But let me say this before we close that out.
Crazy.
Everybody that went to the Diddy party did not indulge in those activities that everybody heard about.
Can I tell you a wild Diddy rumor I heard way back in the day?
Yeah. Diddy's not going to like us.
It's just alleged.
gonna be real.
Okay, Tasha.
So this is so fucking long ago, right? This is early 2000s type shit. You know what I'm saying? And again, before I had my own studio, I worked at a couple other studios. I worked at some bigger studios in Miami and shit, right? So I'm working with this engineer one day. This dude did all types of shit with fucking Cash Money and them at the time, and he worked with all these people. And we was just talking about just different shit that we heard, right? And I was like, bro, what's the wildest shit you ever heard? And he was like, and I'm telling you, this is early 2000s, bro. He said, all right, the wildest shit I ever heard is that Diddy, Busta Rhymes, and Jacob the Jeweler be running around the Russian bathhouses in New York.
That's not that wild.
The Russian bathhouses, you don't know what going on in there?
Yeah, but there's people that go in Russian bathhouses and don't do shit.
But then there's Diddy and Busta Rhymes. They got crazy allegations now.
Yeah, you better leave Busta Rhymes alone.
I'm just saying.
Don't this shit make your people wanna? I don't want to deal with that.
Orlando, I have a lot of respect for you.
You know, I talked to Busta Rhymes too, like around that same time, and he was like low key an asshole. Like,
I believe it.
Did you ask him about the
high key
bathhouse?
an asshole. Busta Rhymes don't fuck around.
no, because I was at the studio one day. The phone rang and I picked it up. I was just sitting there. I was like, "Yeah, what's going on?" He said, "Yo, this is Busta Rhymes."
Yeah.
I was like,
All right.
"Wait,
Tell me what you want to do when you get to, you know what I mean?
I was like, "What's
When
going
I'm trying
on?"
to get the rental and I gotta get it.
He was like, "There's some files on that computer, Duke, that I need you to send over right now." I was like, "What files is that, Busta?" He was like, "The Raw Digger files. Raw Digger did the session last night." I was like, "I don't know what you talked about. I wasn't here last night. Tell me the name of the song, bro. I got you." He said, "If you can't help me find somebody, I can." And he hung up the phone.
Damn.
And then 2 minutes later, the phone ring again. And this dude, he's like, "Yeah, I'm Busta's engineer." I said, "This nigga just got done yelling at me about the song." He's like, "Yo, he's kind of like that. The name of the song is such and such and such."
Send me that shit.
Yeah, and I found it and sent it to him. But I was like, "Damn."
Let me get these chats up and keep blocking the chats out on me. I'm trying to see what they're talking about. I seen somebody say that infamous word.
Yeah, keep it. Always try to keep the chat.
We do not want Charleston back.
Stop dick riding Charleston. What you just brought Charleston? What?
It's because we pop
he
shit about
said
it. Okay, so
somebody
somebody
already
really
said-
likes Charleston
What
White.
the fuck?
Bring it
I'm
back.
like, who said Charleston?
Maybe
The fuck?
they're saying it to us. I don't know what they're saying, but y'all need Charleston back.
But that's not a
I
diss.
think Lennox might be talking to EN3 Ultra. But we definitely don't need Charleston White back.
But Ultra's not saying it like a diss.
No, but he's saying I think
He's saying it back to-
I think
back
maybe
to
they're
Buddy,
going
yeah.
back and forth. Yeah.
Yeah, we got a little chat beef.
But
right here.
whatever, fuck him. Not fuck y'all, but fuck Charleston White. I don't really care for him. Charleston White is a weirdo. At the end of the day, we moved away from that because he's a weirdo. Y'all never had the privilege of meeting him. Again, we're gonna do this. What people think on the
was in Diddy
sidelines.
house.
You know what I mean? And the sidelines, you're always going to have the sideline opinion.
Mm-hmm.
That's like saying that you'll go in the boxing ring and you could beat up Shakur Stevenson. I don't believe you. You go meet Charleston White and you tell me what type of a guy he is. All right? And we did a fucking phenomenal job of making him look as good as possible. But let me tell you, we dealt with a lot of shit as a podcast.
He was cool when he was cool, and then
he
wasn't when he wasn't.
And look, the money gets to people sometimes. You know what I mean? He went out, he got paid, we paid him handsomely. He was getting paid by all these platforms, a lot of fucking money. He gave up on a lot of his morals, in my opinion. Once that glitter hit, he went out. But what else were we on? We were on the Grammys.
Switched up on Say Cheese, started kicking it with Aiden. Yeah. What a coincidence.
Yeah. After all the shit he talked about the Jews,
Crazy.
that he just said fuck. He said fuck the blacks, fuck the Hispanics. Let's go to the Jews.
He said, "This Jew is all right."
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, they are definitely going in on me right now about that whole bathhouse story. The niggas is defending that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to David Lewis. He said the Russian bathhouses were for gangsters in Chinatown. There are videos of recorded in quad, and these the real deal. And we know Busta Hill whoop on me. Y'all Busta don't whoop on me, bro. I always
Don't this hit make my people wanna?
Now I always tell the other story about Busta too, about how Busta performed with the jit on the shoulders.
Yeah.
And I was like low key the livest performance I ever seen in my life. So shout out to Busta Rhymes. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we're really live, Davin. We're really reading this shit. We're not fake live. We're
really
for real.
Yeah.
Grammys.
So who watched it? Did y'all watch it?
No.
Did not.
I watched the breakdowns.
I wish I would have. It looked good.
No, it was
It
good.
looked good. I
Like,
saw a lot of dope people in.
like the performances were real straight.
Lauren Hill was on.
Lauren Hill
Hill's like one of my favorites.
She did a phenomenal job. She did a
That I'll
tribute.
watch.
She did a tribute to D'Angelo and Roberta Flack.
all right.
Had the whole
Did
place
Benzino
go
do a
crazy.
tribute to D'Angelo?
Nah, they left him out.
Yeah.
They called a lot of people on stage. but
Benzino would have laughed at that.
They didn't call the Z-sters. You know what I mean?
Even he would have laughed at that.
They told him to keep his shirt on and chill out at the house. You know what I mean?
That's hilarious.
But
That's a phenomenal
Brown
callback.
sugar.
y'all fuck with Tyler the Creator?
Yeah.
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 He had a pretty dope performance. What they did this year, which was kind of crazy, is Basically, all the performances was like some real up close GoPro type shit. So like all the performances look like videos.
Oh,
so
that's fire.
it wasn't like the typical where they just be from the crowd and you see the whole shit. A lot of the
They're
performances,
trying to get into that streaming lane.
yeah, that's what it looked like. It looked like live streams, and then all of the set pieces were crazy. So every person that had a performance had like a crazy ass set. Like Tyler the Creator drove a car on stage, crashed the
saw
car,
that. Like a
came
vintage
out,
Ferrari.
switched outfits, did some wild shit. Sabrina Carpenter had a whole airport on her shit. Lauryn Hill brought out every fucking
Lauryn
body.
Hill's fire.
The clips had
I love
snow
Lauryn Hill.
falling while they was rapping this shit.
When both of my daughters were born, and for as long as they've been alive, when I play music, they get to listen to Lauryn Hill.
Smart.
Let me tell you what I've said to Oskino. I said, I am not the hip hop almanac, right? Like, bro, I get into what I get into. There's musicians that I like, there's streamers that I like, there's boxers that I like, there's politicians that I like, there's entrepreneurs that I like, there's podcasters that I like, media people that I like, but I don't know everybody. And when it comes to things like the Grammys at this stage of my life, there's a lot of people that I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather watch my daughter. I'll catch the highlights when I catch the highlights. I am very somebody I saw Hot New Hip Hop was doing a Instagram live that I hopped on, and they said, "Who do you think is going to win the best album of the year?" And Kendrick Lamar was one of them. And I'm like, the initiative is clear. It's definitely going to be Kendrick. None of the other phenomenal albums that were released are going to get as much coverage as Kendrick got over the course of the year, right? Like, they're just not. And it doesn't mean that he doesn't have a phenomenal album. It just means that those other phenomenal albums didn't get as much coverage. Because there's a lot that we don't hear, that we don't know, that we don't see. But there's a lot.
You know who won Best Album, though, right?
Kendrick, right?
Nah, Bad Buddy won Best Album.
Another one. But Kendrick won like fucking another series of Grammys, right?
I mean, first of all,
I thought you were talking about
And Drake came up there, by the way, last time he came up to the Grammys, and he shit on them super heavy. So he'll never win a Grammy again. He talked massive shit about them.
Why?
And then he used the fucking Grammy as a doorstop right after.
He had like 7 of them.
He's out of there. And they hate him so much, they're probably a little bit more incentivized to say whoever's against him.
Why'd he shit on him? Do we know why we shit?
I mean,
He said some shit about. I think it might be
Treated him bad or
over
something?
Wayne or something like that. It probably is. Because everybody that was down with Wayne, they felt Wayne got slighted a lot.
I saw Wayne tweeted something about that. He was like, another year. Guess
Oh,
I
yeah, with
gotta
Grammy.
work harder.
Yeah. No, but I feel you, but there's pros and cons to the shit. Like, in general, the Grammys invent categories. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's not a hip hop award show.
Well,
so
this year it kind of was, which is probably the biggest thing I can say for
Because
it.
they need the culture.
I mean, it was all
about it.
It was all hip hop and R&B. All the greatest performances were all hip hop. I mean, Kendrick performed, Clips performed, Tyler performed, Lauryn Hill performed. Like, those were. I don't even think there was a rock and roll performance.
hip hop is popular culture, so
Basically.
There it is.
And that was on display at this year's Grammys, which is the thing I could probably say was the most impactful.
interesting.
It's they need it, and they
Of
need
course.
it.
And
It's
I'm
like,
sure-
come on,
Yeah.
come take over our show, please.
Kendrick,
Exactly.
sit right
You know
here.
what I mean?
Pharrell,
it's
sit
just,
right here.
It's just the way that the world works. I'm sorry. The hip hop culture influences a lot of the shit that goes on.
Let's go.
You know what? I hate the narrative of y'all just interview blacks.
You get that?
Somebody
Yeah,
said that?
it be happening in the
real?
comment sections. I wish somebody would try to do interviews with non-blacks and see where they go. It's like, what? So what does every other fucking podcast do? It's like the only podcasts that you know are the ones that you're talking about. So if you just watch Drink Champs and you just watch Danza Project and you just watch $1 Million Worth of Game, so don't tell me that you're not watching Danny Jones and Joe Rogan and the millions and millions of podcasts that are out there, because there's a shitload of fucking podcasts. And guess what? If you go watch those and those were the only ones you were watching, you might say, why don't they ever interview black people?
Exactly.
So it's just your narrative. There's 24 hours in a day. There's a lot of shit going on. Just go watch another fucking channel and you'll see that. You know what I mean? We are Black Latino podcast, unfortunately, and these are the type of people that we grew up a lot of times fans of, that we're fans of today. A lot of the people that we come up here and we talk to, we actually are somewhat of a fan of them.
I mean, I'm impressed by like 99% of people that we interview. Like, it doesn't matter what they are. If they're an entertainer, if they're actor,
athlete.
boxer, athlete, whatever. Everybody has a unique story, and what I like to do is see the similarities between everybody's journey.
And we're booking them. What the fuck? Like, we are saying, hey, we'd love to have you on our platform.
Yep.
But think about what you said.
The
if we're a Latino Black podcast, it's more on brand to have Latino and Black people than for me to have a bunch of white people. Then you'd be like, well, how come y'all don't talk to white people?
And I ain't gonna front, man. Our Latino people been fronting on us. You know, like I've reached out to all of them.
They gonna find out.
And it's just like, they don't, like, I feel like they be thinking like we don't speak Spanish or some shit.
That's
Like,
what it is.
yeah, but you speak English because I saw your interviews. I'm reaching out to you because I saw your, like, I can speak a little bit of Spanish, you know what I mean, here and there, but it's gonna be Spanglish. It ain't gonna sound all the way right. But we've reached out to everybody that we find entertaining. If you don't think that I've reached out to it's every day we're reaching out to a white, a Hispanic, a Black, an Asian. Maybe not that many Asian, but it's
we had that one dude came with Riff Raff. What's his name? Johnny. He's a jeweler.
Not Johnny Dang. But
no,
I know you're talking
Frankie
about,
Frankie
Frankie
Diamonds.
Diamonds.
Frankie Diamonds.
But
shout out Frankie Diamonds.
but
oh yeah, shout out my boy David in the comment. He's like, yo, I like Son of the Great. How he a thinker. Yeah, shout out to you. I respect that.
He's also the one that told you to get beat up by Busta Rhymes.
Pussy.
Danza there wannabes that really don't want to be anchored to urban facts. The most favorite interview we were just asked.
My favorite interview, hands down, Yayo and Murda.
That was a good one.
Their fucking energy is off the chain, bro. Yayo like, yeah, we gonna have a great show, guys. Everybody put your phones on airplane. Let's do it. This interview gonna go up. Yayo's energy is A1,
They
bro.
get in the seat and they ready to rock. They're ready to talk shit. All right, let's pop it, boys.
How about you?
Most favorite. I can't just pick one, man. We've done so many now. How many have we done?
Hundreds, bro.
Yeah, I think we're close
400?
to 400. Yeah.
So to pick one is like, the fuck, 1 out of 400. But I would say the Bobby Shmurdas are fun. The ones we got drunk, I've had physically the most fun. I have memories that I can go back to and be like, yeah, that was a good time. Shmurda's one of those. Sauce is always a dope one.
Yeah,
Just
Sauce is
hearing
dope.
him kick game for the first time was fly at the old spot. Benny the Butcher, that was just a dope, meaningful one.
Yeah.
Having a platform where we could actually host somebody from Buffalo who's also popping at the same time. He pulled up in I think it was a Lambo convertible. I gave him one of my good people tees. I was still pushing the merch. So, you know.
I remember telling Danza about that. I was like, Danza, one day you gonna get Benny on here and it's gonna be fucking up after that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Too many, man. I could go all day, bro. Never thought I'd be sitting with Ricky Williams and Brandon Marshall would be inviting me to go do yoga.
Yeah,
and you know, we bro, just the
There's a lot.
Fat Joe, having Fat Joe in the crib. I took a picture in the kitchen with Fat Joe. Everybody's like, he came over to the house? Like I'm Khaled and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when you assess people's relativity and you're like, Kato was just in the kitchen with Fat Joe. Like that sounds crazy. Miggs put it to me one way. He's like, bro, you know, it was around my birthday when we had the interview with Yayo and Murda, and he's like, you know, we could have Yayo and Murda pull up like to your birthday event. Like, think about how wild that is. And I was like, that is fucking kind of wild.
Yeah, facts.
So
if you're gonna ask me, I will show people how unbiased I am because I'm not biased towards how I feel about someone. The first Charleston White interview was phenomenal.
Oh, absolutely. I forgot to mention.
That was an incredible interview, an incredible conversation. It was one of my favorite. Our Woody interviews are up there, if not more.
The Whack in Charleston one was fun.
Those are always fun. The one that we did like that, the Tony Yayo, the Uncle Murders, the
Sweating Bullets.
Man, 38 Special. Bro, if I go down the list right now, the Roger Bonds, the Kelsey.
Cash Doll was fun.
Cash Doll and Tracy T, because there was both of them. We can't leave
Duty Low
Tracy
was
T
fun.
out.
Tasha
Duty
K
Lows
was
are
fun.
amazing.
Yeah, Duty Low's dope.
Adrian Broner and Bobby.
Brittany Renner.
Yeah. Even some of the interviews that we
Ricky
just
Williams.
did. Right? Like
Diamond.
I love the Isaac Keys one we did.
Yeah, that was dope.
I love that conversation.
Yo, he had me crying, laughing. That shit was
yeah,
so...
yeah, the kidnapping.
Yeah, with the whole kidnapping shit.
Yeah, that was wild.
My God, bro.
The finesse one, I thought that we killed that finesse interview.
Yeah.
We killed that. Shakur Stevenson going out to Houston and doing that one. Bro,
There's so many I can't
there's
even.
there's just if
Why
I
you
go through the
recording me
list.
in the pool?
funny, bro.
Oh, we had a lot of, we had
Playing Bookie Butt.
the Orlando Brown interview where we had the dope Orlando Brown interview. The second one.
Yeah, the second
that
one was
a
fire
great
because
interview. Yeah.
that was like the interview that I actually hated, bro. There are two interviews that I'm like, yo, what the fuck, bro? The first Orlando Brown and Riff Raff, bro.
Yeah, Riff
Them
Raff
two
was
interviews are
I didn't
like,
enjoy that.
Yeah, Riff Raff was a bomb.
Because I had so much hype behind it.
Yeah.
And it's like,
He wasn't Riff Raff.
it's like, yeah, he didn't show up as himself.
He was more relaxed off camera than on camera.
Correct. And that's like looking through the fourth wall. It kind of ruins the illusion.
Yeah.
Like, be one way. You don't have to be like the guy from Spring Break who's being like you. But you know what I'm saying? You don't got to be the caricature of yourself. But like, we're also having an interview. Did you show up for your interview, my nigga? At least. Can we get to work?
Facts. No, Orlando Brown, I cleared that up before. He did not smoke meth. What Orlando Brown was doing is he kept referring me to other people, so I became another person. And that's what I was doing because he kept changing,
shit was
calling me
crazy.
different names. He was calling me Aubrey because he was calling me Drake, and he was calling me LaToya Jackson, and he was calling
Bethlehem.
me,
What was the name?
me Luther or Lucifer.
Yeah.
So I turned into his
Manifestation.
ex-roommate,
Yeah.
which was his cousin, that kicked him out of the house for smoking meth in the house. So if you hear me, I said, okay, if you want to keep playing characters, I'm going to just play a character for the rest of this fucking episode. I said, why were you smoking meth in my house? I was playing the character to do the same thing that he was doing the entire
To
episode.
rock his brain.
The Skrilla episode was phenomenal. Wait until we drop this Uncasa interview.
So that was another favorite. That was what we called I called a company record. 4 episodes in a day.
Yeah.
Nuts. A month's worth of content in one day. If you
Yeah.
think about it like that. If you're looking at it from
Facts.
a content perspective. And then we beat that again. 5 shows in 5 days, a show a day.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Reaching new levels, bro. That's
The interview with Vlad kind of inspired like that type of thinking. 'Cause
Yeah,
Vlad was like, bro.
I always go to that.
Yeah.
Every
Vlad
time
was
we
a
do
fun
all those interviews, I automatically am thinking about what Vlad did all the time, every single time.
So that was a big one too, man. Just Vlad is dope, man. I don't care how you feel about him personally, like his work ethic and like
He's the real deal.
vision that he has behind this shit it's A1, bro.
Facts. He is all all the interviews that we did. Flacco was dope, and
Jorge Masvidal, Dustin Poirier.
Yeah, just we got to stop naming people. There's just a lot
Rolly
of dope
Romero's are
interviews.
fun.
Yeah. This is
Rolly
what it
was fun.
Yep.
Because he's a fool.
Murder Mook was dope.
Murder Mook was dope.
We did
All
a
the
lot of
battle
we
rap
did-
ones.
Yeah, hell yeah. Big K. You know, Big K, there was a lot of tension in the room.
Listen, I can handle humor, I can handle sarcasm, but
Yeah.
that shit
But you
caught
can't
me off
handle
guard.
tension.
I could handle
The one
tension.
thing I can't fucking deal with is
And
tension.
then after it was like, yo, he wants to go out. I'm like, yeah, I think I'm good on that.
Yeah, poor guy.
Like, I think
I was
I'm
like, yo,
alright.
like, Big K needs to like let him go. And
It was a
I
school
couldn't,
night.
yeah.
I was like, I ain't going out my way. Bro. The vibes weren't there. Now it's me and this nigga in the car.
Yeah.
And we just spent 2 hours being sarcastic. It's like,
I ain't gonna lie, it probably would have been a phenomenal time.
Yeah.
Because he is funny as fuck.
if you would have came with me, I would have.
Yeah.
I would have. All right. I'm
He's
in
a
it together.
funny dude, bro.
Word.
That's what I think that is what I've ended up loving most about what we do is the
Right.
ability to network and speak to these people.
Mm-hmm.
Again, we got Woody coming up here tomorrow.
Hey, you heard it first.
Woody is one of my favorite people in the world. He just is. He's funny as fuck. I just seen him doing an interview with somebody that was talking about religion to him. And she was interviewing him, but it was on Instagram Live, and she had black lipstick on, and black woman. You know, she had the head wrap and the eye black shit over her eyes, and fucking Woody can't help himself. So he's like, she's talking to him about God and da-da-da, and he's like, it's the belief in God. And he's like, we don't believe. The difference is we know. And he's like, yeah, me too. But why are you wearing all that black stuff? And she's like, huh? He's like, I'm scared of people when they do that. Because, you know when the white people be having that black stuff all over their face? What do they call them? And everybody's like, gothic. He's like, yeah, that stuff. He's like,
she's like,
I be scared. I don't like talking to y'all. And she's like, oh, why are you wearing it? And he was serious.
Everybody's like,
and he seriously keeps looking over and shit. And it's funny because I'm texting him and I can see while he's live reading my text and shit. I'm like, yo, answer your fucking text. And I'm trying to tell him about the flights for today or for tomorrow. And then he's like, and I was like, yo, stop texting me because she's peeping you. Look at your phone. And you could easily have a spell cast on you. So relax. You know what I mean? But it's just the relationships that we've built with these people are genuine. I think that's something different about our platform. We see when Finesse pulled up.
They'll tell you.
When Finesse pulled up, he was ready.
Yeah.
All right. And we disarmed him quick because we're like, yo, that ain't here.
Right.
This ain't the place. Like, we genuinely give a fuck about the people we interview. Sometimes it just... Look, we didn't plan for this Charleston White shit to go where it went to with all these bullshit ass accusations and whatnot. But we also understand who we were interviewing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
From the gate.
So it's just like the shit happens and these narratives come out. The narratives have been like negative but positive because it brings more views to it. So I don't care. I just my issue with Charleston White has never been what happened between Charleston White and I. Yeah, I don't care about that stuff. It's just that as time goes by, I'm like, damn, this dude was so ill and he gave up on what he was preaching on because he got a hold of that money. And we asked him that question. We asked him that question to himself, and he agreed. You know what I mean? He agreed with the critics, saying, yeah, the money got to me. That's here. You know what I mean? That's a clip. It lives. You know what I mean? Although I fucking got rid of all the interviews, they're all gone. So somebody could type in Danza Project Charleston White, the shit don't exist. But
that's crazy. That's what makes it more poetic too, though. All the shit that we spoke about. Yeah. Is it a persona?
Yeah.
Here.
So Netflix, holla at us if you want to buy that shit. You give us a bag. We'll give you all the exclusives. Shit don't live on the internet no more.
$50.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, fellas, so that's another one.
Yes, it is.
Anything that we need to tell the people coming up? We just dropped the Oskino interview. Shit's going up. What number we at right now?
Another one dropped.
Oh,
you don't got the numbers.
Watch the shit that we're putting out because it's dope. There's the message that you think is going out and all the bullshit people that got all the bullshit shit to say. We don't give a fuck about you. For the supporters, I'm telling you, there's some dope shit in there. You gotta go hit that playlist that says the Danza Project Podcast. We got so much shit to drop. Yo, the Woody one, the Oskino one we just dropped, fire. That just got dropped a little earlier today. We're doing it back to back. We're dropping on Casa tomorrow.
All right.
That's a very dope fucking interview. Listen, that interview was different. It was a different tone in that.
Bro, it's a lot of political content out there. It's a lot of negative content out there. A lot of bullshit being between the Epstein and the ICE and the war and the this and the that. Put your glasses on and watch some good conversation with some people that you genuinely probably looked up to at one point and see what it's about. Drop a few comments, you know?
Yeah, facts. Yo, and by the way, y'all want to shoot some merch over our way? Shoot that shit over, too.
Come on, let's get fly.
I mean? Hit us up on the IG. Follow us. Send it over. We're not going to wear the shitty merch. It does exist. I'm sorry, but it does. But just rock with us and see what the fuck we got. And then, again, we ain't named this shit yet. This is just the three of us kicking it. We're going to have occasional appearances and shit. This is the Danza Project cast reacting to the world and the culture. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, shout out to y'all. But that's it.
Dope.
Wow.